excited to see you, and I can't wait to do some math review. We are going to continue practicing addition with regrouping. I'm noticing a lot of people are doing an excellent job matching their model to the vertical way or standard algorithm. However, I'm also noticing that some friends are forgetting to regroup, which breaks my heart, so don't ever do that again. Just kidding, but don't. And also, I've noticed some friends, when we have 3-digit numbers, are getting very confused, even though it's all the same steps. You're getting thrown off by the hundreds place. No big deal, we're gonna brush it off and review, and then I can't wait to see your work, which I'm sure will look awesome. First, let's review what we know about ones, tens, and hundreds. We need blank ones to make blank 10. Take a second to think. Then raise your hand if you know how many ones we need to make a 10. Just kidding, obviously you're at home. I'm gonna call on Miss Emby instead. Miss Emby, how many ones do we need to make one 10?
We need 10 ones to make one 10.
She got it. I hope you got it at home too. For the next one, instead of calling on Miss Emby, I want you to write it down on your work and send me a picture. Blank tens equals blank 100. How many tens make 100? Send me your answers. Okay, now we're going to practice a review problem. I'm gonna write it in standard form, even though I'm kind of breaking our rules about steps. I'm gonna do it so you can see as I'm working. 178 plus 43. You're probably thinking to yourself, Ms. Friedman, that doesn't make any sense because we always model and match with this. Oh my goodness, I figured out a way I can help myself. Never mind, we are gonna follow our steps. I'm gonna brush it off and we're gonna pretend I didn't do that. The reason why that was wrong is because we know we always model and match, and I didn't realize I could just write the equation at the bottom, so I'm gonna brush it off. $178 plus 43 equals blank. Here's where some people are getting tricked. You're not sure where to put the 100 when there's a 3-digit number. It just goes in the hundreds place. You don't need to do any regrouping yet. There is 100, 7 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, new row, 6, 7. Most people have been doing a great job remembering 5 new row, our special trick. And 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, new row, 6, 7, 8. Now, and this is the part I was about to mess up, we match. 178, 100, 7 tens, 8 ones, 178. Our second number is 43. Are there any hundreds in 43? No, there's not. So we're gonna start in the tens place. Hopefully we all remember, we do not start a new row. We just keep going until we get to 5. We already have 2 tens, we're adding 4 more. 1, 2, 3, new row, 4, 3 ones. Same thing here, we're not starting a new row until we get to 5. 1, 2, 3. And then I need to match 43. When we are adding, we always start in the smallest place value. The smallest place value here is the ones. I have 5, 10, 11 ones. Is 11 bigger or smaller than 10? 11 is bigger, so I need to
regroup.
Oh, thank you, Miss Emby. Hopefully you had already said the answer at home. I'm gonna cross out 10 ones and make a new 10. I always match here. I'm gonna put my new 10 up top. How many ones are left? That kind of looks like I need a new one. I have 1, I also asked the question wrong. I'm having a hard time. How many ones are left? Is that what I said before, or did I say how many tens?
I'm unsure. That's okay.
We're gonna brush it off. How many ones are left? 1, 1, so I'm gonna write it here. so far, does my model match the standard way?
Yes.
So I can keep going. Done with the ones place. 5, 10, 11, 12. Here's another trick. I noticed some people are forgetting to count their new 10. If you make a new 10 through regrouping, you still have to count it in the tens place. 5, 10, 11, 12. 12 tens. Can we leave 12 tens in the tens place?
Oh.
Send me your response. Why can't we leave 12 tens in the tens place? Can't wait to see your full sentences explaining your answer. I'm going to regroup 10 tens. We already know 10 tens makes 100. I made a new 100. Before I forget, before I do anything else, I'm going to make it match. Writing my new 100 up here. How many tens are left? 1, 2. Again, making sure I always count my new tens, because even if it's regrouped, it still counts. Does my tens place completely match? Did I show my regrouped 100?
Yes.
Did I show how many tens are left?
Yes.
Great, we're done with the tens place. Last place, the hundreds. 1, 2. Make sure you count your regrouped places. 2 hundreds. 1, 2, 2 hundreds. So now I see my answer is 178 plus 43 is equal to 221. So my pro tips for you for this week's work: if you have hundreds, don't freak out, just draw a square in the hundreds place. When you are counting, make sure you do 5 new rows so you can see when you need to regroup. And make sure you make your model and your standard algorithm match right away so you don't lose points for skipping a step or forgetting to show work. My last pro tip for this week is always, always, always make sure you include your regrouped tens and regrouped hundreds. Can't wait to see your work. Bye!